I guess congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Leadership group, is that something you've strived for, and what's it mean to you?
I suppose it's not something I've really worked for. It's a part of getting the best out of myself, and I mean it's an honour. I'm really glad to be voted in by the playing group.
Will you miss Chris Judd as a captain?
Yeah, but I mean I don't think his role's really going to change all that much. So I suppose just more in terms of the official capacity and the meetings and the press conferences, but the way he goes about it around the club will be the same.
Did you ever get a sense that he was tiring of it? Could you tell?
Nah, not at all. Nah, he's still got plenty of fire in the belly and wants another flag.
Did he address the group at all, Nick, when he decided to give it away?
No, he didn't. But certainly hasn't tried to shy away from it. You know, he's happy to answer any questions to the group if anyone asks him.
What he sees the benefits of Chris stepping down, obviously other guys stepping up.
Yeah, gives plenty of other guys an opportunity, and I think, like he said the other day, there are a few guys that are more than capable of stepping into the frame and fulfilling that role. So we just look forward to seeing how that all unfolds.
It's obviously been a big couple of years for you. Have you taken time to reflect on it at all? How far you've come?
Not really. I think maybe there'll be time for that when I retire in a few years. I'm just the same as everyone else in the club, really, just working as hard as we can to try and get a premiership.
So with the process, do you have to nominate yourself as a potential, or were you nominated by another player? So you throw your own hat in the ring? Throw
your own hat in the ring, and then get up in front of the group and discuss with them why you think you would be a good leader and why they should vote for you.
So what were your reasons? I mean, you've been there 2 years. Must have been some part of you that thought, oh, you know, I need to be there a bit longer. But obviously, you're confident enough to think you can play a role.
Well, I think I just said that. You know, if they voted me in, they could expect from me next year the same as what they'd seen from me the last couple of years. There's no sort of rabbit out of the hat. But I've just tried to earn respect from the playing group by working really hard and being professional and having a crack on game day. So I'm really glad that they voted me in.
Does it help being older? Like having had that
I think so. Yeah, I was in the leadership group for a few years at Norwood, so I've had some experience in this position. Obviously a different club, but a lot of the same sorts of things go on in all different footy clubs around Australia, so got that experience. Yeah, I think the older guys have a real responsibility to set an example for the rest of the group. So that's what I think all older players have, but certainly as a nominated leader, the responsibility is to set a really good professional example and try and promote good hard work ethic and professionalism, all those sorts of things. So that's what we're working to do. I don't know, to keep working hard, I suppose. I'm not sure there are any real secrets. There's no mystery potion. You just got to work as hard as you can and try and surround yourselves with the best people that you think fit for you and work on your deficiencies, and and who knows what can happen.
You've mentioned that you're going to provide the same sort of thing on the field and off the field, even though you are in the leadership, or because you are in the leadership position next year. Is that something that you've maybe noticed with other players at previous clubs or just throughout your career, that some players can't handle it and they change the way they play or the way they are off the field?
I'm not sure. I think, like I said, having been in the leadership group previously at another club, I just found that was what worked for me, so that's what I'll try and do again.
Can you talk us through the process now in appointing a captain? I understand it's in February. Do you have to nominate again, or what's the process between you guys?
Mick's said that the captain will be chosen from obviously that five-man leadership group. So from there, I think we've just got he wants to get a better read of the players, wants to see how captaincy might impact on them, see how we handle it maybe on game day. So that'll be through the NAB Cup period, and I think possibly towards the end of that period, Mick and the group will sit down and nut out a leader.
So will there be a vote, or will it be Mick's appointment? Or
I'm not sure yet.
What sort of differences have you found under Mick compared to Raps so far, in a practical sense?
The drills have changed, I suppose. There have been the drills a lot different. The meetings are, I suppose, a bit shorter and sharper. I'm not sure. He's really clear on his message. He just has a bit of a different philosophy in terms of how he wants his side to play. So we're all trying to learn that as best we can.
Were you apprehensive? I don't know if apprehensive is the right word, but when he arrived, I mean, he's got such an incredible reputation, and he's seen as a big sort of authority figure. Were you thinking a fair bit about what it might be like, and has that matched the reality?
I was just excited to work with him. Obviously, his record speaks for itself, so I was just really looking forward to the opportunity of learning from him, and that's what I think is another good thing about being in the leadership group. Get close contact with, learning from him as much as I can.
You say it's different. In what ways? Is training more? Is it harder? Is it longer? Is it more tactical? In what ways can you narrow it down?
It's probably a little bit shorter and a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, in a practical sense, I just saw Ed Curnow.
Yeah.
Amazing haircut. Will one of your first jobs be to sort that out?
No, I think he looks fantastic, so I'll just let him keep running with that.
Would you put your hand up for captaincy? Is that something that you'd like to do? You think you're ready for that?
I don't think so. No.
Do you see a favourite? Is there a standout among the five of you, do you think?
Yeah, the three that come to mind are Simpson, Carazzo and Murphy, so they're all well and truly capable, so I'm sure if any one of them gets the job, they'll do a great job.
Murphy probably has the more high profile and is regarded by most as probably the better player. Can you talk through the other two and their strengths that we might not see and the general public might not know about those guys?
Yeah, Carazzo and Simpson are quite different leaders. Carazzo is really demanding and vocal and I suppose more extroverted leader within the group, certainly off-field in terms of setting standards and training standards and professionalism with bike sessions and rehab and hydro and all that kind of stuff. Simpson does all of those things as well, but is maybe not as outspoken and loud as Carazzo, and prefers to have his on-field leadership do most of the talking. So, he's certainly a really courageous player and always likes to play the team role as a winger, making sure he's picking up the loose player, that kind of stuff. So that's how they differ.
And clearly Mark's more than just a good player and a more public face. There's more to him than that.
Yeah, there's certainly more to him. I mean, it doesn't hurt that he's one of the best players in the country. He's been, and the last 2 years I've been here, seen him really grow into leadership material, and he's really demanding of himself, and that just rubs off on all the players that he's around.